Hey, what's up guys? This is Christian Chase coming at you with another deck profile video. This is our second video on the channel. Kind of just transitioning over to the standard format, especially with Limitless Qualifier 3 coming up and the release of the Rebel Clash set and how it kind of just see how it kind of impacts our current meta. We've been testing this deck a lot that I'm about to profile today. It's definitely a rogue deck, but it definitely has competitive viability for sure. Right now, ever since the printing of the twin energy that allows this deck to kind of function again after being completely dead for a while. And that deck is Spiritomb Stunfisk. It kind of revitalizes with twin energy, where we can do a lot of damage, and it boasts pretty favorable matchups versus like Dragon Ball VMAX and other VMAXs that were recently printed. And we have outs to beat ADP Zacian and kind of just go from there with the deck. So we're just going to look at the deck and then we'll play a game with it and kind of show off why this deck is viable again in the standard format. So we have Spiritombs. We have a 4 Spiritomb count. Building Spite, once during your turn, you may put 1 damage counter on this Pokemon, and then Anguish Cry, 10 plus 30 for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So you're doing 160 damage if you have 5 damage counters on Spiritomb, which, isn't that hard to do, really, when you have Jinxes that allow you to move damage counters from 2 to 2, and just from other Pokemon to other Pokemon, and if you're, you Dead Age Change, turn 1, and set it up with the Shrine of Punishment, you can put that damage and move it around and utilize it. And that just pairs really well nowadays with Stunfisk, a card that says, for double colorless or twin energy now, 30 damage times the amount of damage counters 30 damage for each of your Pokemon that have any damage counters on it. So, if all 6 of your Pokemon have damage counters on it, which turn 2 even, or turn 3, that's not very hard, considering you play a Pokemon that puts damage counters on itself, and then a Pokemon that allows you to switch those damage counters around. You're doing 180 damage with Electric Trap for a single energy, and then with E-Powers, you can really bolster that damage and, start taking knockouts pretty quick and just swing the prize straight in your favor. Lana's Rod is pretty efficient in getting back your hustles, and then also turning 4 Spiritomb into 5 is really good and normally what it's used for. Tool Scrapper can get rid of pesky metal frying pans, just big charms, tools that can really prevent us from taking knockouts when we want to. Cynthia over Marnie is kind of weird, but I've just found in testing that you're not really disrupting your opponent with a Marnie. And that extra card can really mean a world of difference with this deck, especially when it's so draw-based, you drawing off the right combo off your draw spurs. And for a similar reason, that's kind of why we play 4 Pokemon Catcher and 1 Boss's Order, because we want to be drawing every turn. Pokemon Catcher allows us to have that 50% chance of Gust, while also playing Research or Cynthia to kind of hit our Rainbows, our Hustle Belts, our Spiritombs, whatever we really need to set up. So that's kind of how the deck works right now. Definitely working out some kinks in the list, but just wanted to share what we have so far. So let's get into a game and kind of see how the deck works. The matchups for this deck are very different. There's no singular way to go about things, that's for sure. That's what I found while playing this deck. Whether you want to go into Stunfisk or Spiritomb is very matchup dependent. So to win the coin flip here, we'd like to go first, kind of set up. So we start Spiritomb and literally nothing else. Which, could be bad. See what our opponent has for us. Just think we attach this and then Building Spite. I think we Adventure Bag kind of to just thin the deck and hope. Pass it on over. The game can definitely end right here, right now. Gets rid of a switch. CA. And there's the game right there. So Didn't really matter. Even if we didn't Building Spite and put the energy on, we were knocked out. So, just probably go into another game real quick. Show how the deck works. Kind of an anomaly when it comes to this. Playing, high draw supporter counts. PTCGO has been a little clunky lately. Lost the coin flip, will be going second. Well, at least we have a draw supporter. That's for sure. See a Ditto. So we really just need to hit. See the Psychic go in the discard pile, which makes me think we're playing against Dragapult, which we are. We see the Horror Energy go on the Dragapult. We're going to bench Jinx, bench this, try to custom, or catch that up, and I think we just research here. I want the 7 cards. Kind of want to put this down and definitely try to hit another catcher and just kill the Dragapult. Actually, I really do think it's just best to get rid of Dedenne here, hold our research, and kind of just get a Jirachi to set up, and then kill the Ditto. And we don't want to bench the other Tomb here. So we can Building Spite, and I'm definitely just going to Ominous Posture to the Jinx. And then we're just going to Anguish Cry for 40 for the knockout on the Ditto. Kind of take prizes that way. We see the Tool Scrapper come out. We know we're going to be responding with a knockout here. I wonder what our opponent has. Quick Ball. Getting rid of the Psychic. Most likely for a Dedenne, if I had to guess. Oh, for an Inkay. Okay, so maybe he doesn't play Dedenne, or he just has Supporter in hand. So just the Air Balloon going Inkay, and then just a Jet Assault, 460, and the knockout. We're just going to promote our Jirachi here. I don't really know if it's worth quick balling for anything here. I'd rather just get rid of the Air Balloon, because I really do feel we're going to... Oh, jeez. Adventure Bag should do it here for us. That was pretty clutch there. Put this down, put this down. Building Spite. Then we're gonna Ominous Posture to the Spiritomb. Oh my. Is there any way to go back on that? Well, we could have hit knockout there, but instead we just hit 80 because of the lovely misclick of the because of the lovely misclick of the Jinx damage. I kind of just want a beast game here, if I'm being real. Go with the Pokemon Catcher, see what we get. Yeah, definitely just do this. Grab this. Put this down. Ominous Posture to this. Just beasting GX here. Okay, 2 prizes. The Psychic come down, and then at the Dene. See the Max Phantom. See where it puts the 5. Goes on the Jinx. Which I'm fine with. Probably just gonna put the escape board here. Attach the twin here. E-power. E-power. Research. Needs to take 4 prizes. Definitely scoop up net the Jinx, put the Jinx back down, Ominous Posture from here to the Jinx. We're gonna retreat, and we're going to hit for 180 damage, kind of forcing our opponent to have a lot of stuff here. It's not going to be easy for him to pull off this win. So we're going to see the super scoop up Tails, the Psychic Energy go on to Dragapult. I think even if he hits that, really, we're just in such a good position. Oh, we're going to see the retreat and then the bite. Alright, so we need to do 140, so we're just going to Pokemon Catcher, Tails, Pokemon Catcher, Tails. Wow. Well, that just wasn't very fair, was it? Probably put this down. How many E-Powers have we played? 2. Probably put this down, and probably another Stunfisk, and then Cynthia. Wow. Probably building Spite. Ominous Posture from this to this. And just hit for 150, I think. It's kind of insane, both those catchers whiffed. We could have... I don't know, it just feels we're gonna Lana Rod here. Put back this. And this. So if he has catcher energy, he can win the game here. So we haven't played an energy for turn yet. But we get rid of the energy. What's his hand looking like? I think we just go into the Electric Trap. Sadly, whiffing both those catchers, really, really, really tough. Dang. You know, nothing's going to be perfect when playing these decks, but just expect a little. And we're going to see a Marnie, which I'm honestly not too torn up about. So we have to hit the boss's order here. Played 4 catchers, hit all tails. If we hit the boss's order, we win. If we don't, we lose, I believe. I mean, if he has gust, then we lose. Kind of just go with the stellar, and there's the boss's order. So, let me just double check my math here. Building spite. Building spite. We're going to ominous posture from this to this. We're going to attach rainbow. We're going to retreat into this. Even after me misclicking for infinite times, we're just going to anguish cry for 200 damage for the knockdown of the Dragon. Kind of a crazy game there. But it kind of shows the power of this deck, especially versus Dragapult. We whiffed we whiffed 3 out of 4 catchers, and went 0 for 2 when the catcher would have gotten this game. But it kind of shows that this deck can win games, especially against what is considered to be one of the best decks in the format right now. And it's played very similarly versus the rest of the deck. So I just want to put this video out there, kind of showing off a cool little rogue deck. If you guys tuned in to watch, thank you, and have a good rest of your day.